Hello everyone, this is Lori from Grammy's Keepsakes, and I just finished with this Lacy Beauty. I don't have a name for her yet, but it was so much fun to make. I love all the little feminine touches in it, and there's a lot of vintage goodies inside as well. It closes with a sari silk bow and a little mother of pearl button, and the bow just comes up over the button to open her up. And then, of course, you can untie and retie the bow to have it as thick as you'd like. It's a nice, large, soft cover journal that you can stuff to your heart's desire. The cover is a linen that is stitched with crochet, and I have zigzag stitched around the linen fabric inside, and it also has a quilted lining, and inside front and back cover is a large side pocket, and I made these using a flashcard, and then I just covered them and stitched around the edges and glued them in. Inside this little pocket is a large tag that can be used for journaling, or it can be used for a book board. And it has a little lace tab with a charm and a jingle bell. And this is a scan of a linen that I have. I just love the old vintage stitching. I use Prima scrapbook paper. It's from the Tales of You and Me collection as an anchor page to each of the signatures. And I did stitch some lace on the anchor pages. Here I've got it at the top, and here the bottom, and back at the top. And each signature has a tab from a crocheted doily, or well, it's a table runner actually, that's very vintage and with a metal charm and some beads. So we have the butterfly here with the purple, and the heart with the blue, and the rose with the pink. And there's also layered some sari silk. Now inside this journal is pretty much naked. It's like a writing journal, but inside this back pocket, in this pouch, is all the ephemera and goodies that I made to go into this journal. So we're going to take a look at these also near the end of the video. Excuse me, goodness. But I have a lot of my hand-dyed, tea-dyed papers. There's some coffee dyed in here as well. And I believe there's over 150 pages in here. And this is a PNG file that I purchased from Jibid Neri. And this beautiful little lace paper doily. I was going to say lace. Goodness, it is lacy, but it's paper. Straw paper from Roxy's Creations, and digital images from Antique Paperie, and my hand-dyed avocado paper. The Messy Stitching PNG is a file I purchased from Nick the Booksmith, and this is a drawing paper. Inside each of the signatures is an original of my coffee dyed lace paper, and on the strings of this one I've got mother of pearl buttons, And this one has little pearl buttons. Here we have a vintage music paper. A very old vintage ledger. I believe it's from the early 1900s. Here we have another little paper doily with a piece of the handmade paper that I made. And this is also a PNG from that file from Jibid Neri. And the pages are 8 3/4 by 5 1/2. And the beads here are a little rose and a little glass bead. I love this messy stitching. Just love it. Adds a nice touch to the journaling paper. And the butterfly has the little purple beads. Another little paper doily. And this is a Braille book page from the 1960s. And here we've got the mother of pearl buttons and the pearls again. I love this little corner motif. Love texture. And this back little pocket. So let's take a look at the little pouch that I put in that pocket. So it closes with a crochet cotton with a little glass bead on the bottom. And it just winds around this vintage pearl button and this disc. And I've layered a bunch of different crochet pieces and laces. And this is some Osnaburg. I did stitch all the way around it. And here in this little pocket, I have layered lace and a little round pocket with journaling card that inspired by Wendy's Journal Adventures. And inside that little pocket are 2 little tags. And inside the big pocket are lots of ephemera goodies for your journal. And this is made from a vintage, if not antique, it's extremely old Norwegian music paper. And I have just cut a little bit of a V here and rounded the edge. I glued 2 pages together. So in all the goodies, we've got 4 of these little journaling cards that are backed on the Prima cardstock, and they can be glued right in for a pocket in your journal, anywhere you'd like. And these images came from Love Junk journals. It's memory, memento, journal, and diary. And we also have 9 round page tabs. And we have 6 little labels with an owl paper clip. They're all just a little bit different. And I got these from a digital from Which Craft Do You Do? And here we have a pocket and tags from Dee Dee's Don't Freak Out Before Christmas challenge. Inside this little front pocket, I've got 2 little antique papery tags. And it's layered with burlap and a little pearl button with pearl cotton and a label. And inside the sack is a large tag ready to be decorated. It is stitched around, and I don't know if you like the threads or not, so I did leave some threads. And that is a challenge for me, that's for sure. I like to cut all the threads off. And we have a little paper clip here. And this slips right over, grab the journal again, right over the top of a page. And I've just got some muslin and some hand-dyed seam binding at the top of the paper clip. And there's a notebook on each side, and then I stenciled underneath. And that can be used for a bookmark. Lots of goodies. Here we have another little paper clip, and it's a little library pocket. Has a little ledger sheet inside. And one more paper clip. Have to have 3 paper clips. And it's a scrap from the Prima paper. And you pull out the little tab, and you have a little journaling spot. So that sits right inside. And some cheesecloth and a butterfly. And the butterfly is from My Porch Prints. Here's another sack from Dee Dee's challenge with a large tag inside. And this is Prima tissue paper, ready to be decorated. And here we have a little sack, and I got this template from Witchcraft Do You Do. It's a freebie on her website. And I've stamped a little price tag here and glued it on. So there's a little pocket with a ticket. And I've layered some paper doily and a couple of different kinds of cheesecloth with a doily. And then layered some pearl buttons and another little button for interest. Inside the little pocket is a vintage postcard from August 2nd of 1911. Butte, Montana is the postmark, and it's going to Virginia City, Montana. And some more goodies. Another pocket from Dee Dee's Challenge with a couple of tags. Here I've got a little specimen label and a butterfly. And a Tim Holtz ladder slot pocket. And this is a little flap with a pocket with a tag. And this is from the original masterboard. And the back journaling is from the original masterboard also. And inside this little pocket is a specimen card that I made, and I will be doing a process video of this to come on my channel. So I'll show you how I got that flower inside that netting. So that can be played with. And then I've got 3 corner pockets, all with little butterflies and some lace zigzagged on the edges. So these can be used to stuff your journal full of goodness, and it lives right back here in the pocket. This journal is available in my Etsy shop, and I want to thank you very much for watching. And I'm almost to 3,000 subscribers, so I'm going to start working on a journal to make for the giveaway. So let everybody know that the giveaway is coming. Thank you so much and have a creative day.